If the trend is coming down and the important swing lows are being taken out, so let's say lower low. Whenever the lower lows are being taken out by the price on the downside, that is basically your breakout structure on the downside. Cool. Is this clear with everyone? The idea of breakout structure. So we are going to use, see, you can use it as other ways also. We use it with a pre-existing trend for you to not get confused with breakout structure and change of character. So we will be using breakout structure like there's a continuation of trend. Whenever the price is taking out previous swings, it's known as a breakout structure. Keeping it very, very simple. Cool. In uptrending structure, it will take out the higher high. In a downtrending structure, it will take out the previous lower low. Let me know when you guys are cool with it. Based on that, I'll move on to the next one then. Cool. Now, let's come to this part where everything was higher high. Now we will be using change of character over here. What do you understand by change of character? What's gonna happen? What should we expect? What should we expect in a change of character? Sideways or down? No, it's basically the change in market structure. So right now we are having a very bullish structure, right? Making higher highs and higher lows. So what are we gonna expect? We expect that the price is going up and now it's gonna reverse and come down. Am I clear? There will be a change in direction in very, very simple words. Yeah, these are all tough words and all. I don't recommend you all to remember all of these names and all, but understand the reason. It's just change of character. So initially it was in a clean uptrend. From now onwards, we can expect the price to move down. Cool. Let me know if you guys understood this part or not.
The latest higher high should break, higher low should break, I guess.
Yes, let me draw it on the chart. So as of now,
A new low.
let's consider this. This was our higher low, right? You all agree with this? This was our higher low. When the price takes out that previous swing low, that means the higher low. That means we have a change of character over here, CHOCH. And then it becomes what? Is this a low which is higher than the previous low or the lower than the last low? Which one?
Lower.
So this will be considered as lower low. Does this make sense to you all?
Yep.
Yep. So next, what can we expect? Should we expect a higher high or should we expect a lower high?
It should be a lower high.
Should be a lower high followed by new lower lows to continue, something like this. Followed by, this will be our breakout structure on the downside. So again, lower low, lower low. We'll use this as a lower high. And this is going to continue. This was our higher high. This makes sense to everyone? The idea of change of character. Let's try to use it here again. Now, as of now, this is my previous swing high, right? The lower high, correct? This is my lower high. So if the price is taking out this particular high, can I say this to be a change of character now?
Yes.
Yes. Again, we have a change of character. So we can understand that this is a higher high. And from here onwards, we can understand that the price can again move up higher. Something like this. So I'll just use the same ones over here. Breaker structure, breaker structure. This was a change of character. I'm just typing a C over here. And then we'll use the terminologies as well. Higher high, higher high, higher high, followed by higher low, higher low. This was a lower low. Again, you can understand the transition, right? Here, the transition was from bullish to bearish. Here, the transition was from bearish to bullish. Is this clear to everyone? This entire picture, whatever I've drawn. Now, over here, just in case y'all forget what are the terms and all, everything is mentioned over here. Cool. The breakout structure and change of character part. Okay. So, by any chance, if you guys have not taken the notes and all, it's drawn over here. Please refer to this part. Now, now, before I move forward, are you all cool with this particular thing of market structure? Yes or no? Cool. Okay. Done. What do you all say? Let's just talk about one higher order thinking skill question, something like that, or something we had in CBSE board, no? The higher order thinking skills, like a little bit tricky question. You're up for that? Now, let's say we have this high, low, higher, low, higher, high, and this happens over here. What will you call this? Think and say. Take your time, think, and then answer. Sorry? Higher, low. Okay, let me see the answers first. Choppy sideways is good. It's a higher low. Okay. Breakout structure, change of character. Okay. Let me ask you all a small question. Use the higher high and higher low thing. Is this my breakout structure over here? Yes or no?
That's breakout structure.
Yes. Sorry, this was S. So based on this particular thing, do you all agree this was our previous higher low in the structure?
Correct.
This is my higher low, right? Is my higher low broken as of now?
Not yet.
So does this qualify for a change of character?
No.
So that should be an internal structure for me.
Exactly. Is this qualifying for a change of character now?
Yes.
Right.
Yes. So this is a very big thing which everyone needs to understand. Now I'm just gonna share a small example with you guys. So let's say the markets are moving like this. Okay. Let's say the markets are moving like this. Now let's say this is your trend line and all. What do you think all the retail traders in the market they are gonna do over here?
They will short.
They will short. Everyone agrees this is a break of trend line. People are gonna short, probably a pullback into the trend line to take to see that support turning as resistance, something like that, and then they will be expecting the prices to move down lower. Just to see this, have you guys experienced this lately?
Absolutely.
Are you all able to connect what actually happened? This was a break of structure, but the previous swing low was never taken out. The overall structure was very bullish. You're getting it? What causes the problem for all the retail traders out there? They see the trend line break, but they don't see what is the trend in the market. The trend was still bullish, right? The trend never broke. The trend only would have broken if the price, everyone, what really happened, where people actually go wrong with the trend line thing and all. Cool. But just in case we had something like this, maybe we, yes.
Please repeat this last thing, no?
Sorry.
Please repeat this last concept or trend line.
Okay, wait. I'll just redraw it again. So we are having a structure like this. Let's say something like this. The price was moving up higher. This, and then over here we see a break of trend line, something like this over here. Let me just draw it over here. We see a break of trend line. Now all the retail traders they are gonna short over here, correct? all the retail traders, they're gonna short over here
Yes.
based on the trend line break and all, or maybe they'll wait for a test of the trend line and then the price should come down lower. This is what retail traders usually do in the market, right?
Yes.
But question yourself, what is the market structure over here? If this was our breakout structure, is the market structure bearish or it's still bullish?
Bullish.
Because this is our previous higher low, right? Which we are protecting, like high, higher low, higher high. Most likely we will get a higher low followed by this, correct? This makes sense. So based on this particular thing, people, where do people make the mistake? They try to short the market over here, but what happens is most of the times they're gonna face something like this, because the previous higher low is still not broken. We are still in a very cool uptrend. The trend line break over here doesn't really mean anything. But on the other hand, if the price was coming up like this and we have a trend line break like this, do you all agree that this trend line is causing a change of character over here? Yes or no? Everyone agrees with this part, that this trend line over here is giving us a change of character. So
Yes.
taking advantage of this short over here, somewhere I can, stretch the structure maybe to be a little bit picture perfect and all, something like this. Just keeping it a little bit picture perfect and all. Do you all now agree that taking trades over here would actually make a sense to short the market after the price has given a change of character?
Sir, how it differs from trend reversal?
This is the trend reversal only. Just the thing is, yes.
Trend reversal is no. You have taken that lower low, but there is a series of lower low before also, right? Why can't you took only that lower low?
Because this was the only lower low, right? This was our higher low. See, higher high, higher low, higher high,
Okay.
higher low, higher high. Then right now we are getting that change of character, right? Right now we are getting that lower low. Beforehand, we never got that lower low, correct?
Okay. Now where it shown that momentum once it is broken low.
Last higher low.
Yeah, last higher low. So why can't we take it another lower low before also, right? So why it took only from that level? I mean, I can't show here, but where you have marked before.
Wait, let me draw it clearly. Or let's just do one thing. Can I take this question up when I'm done with this topic? That works?
Sure. Okay.
Okay.
Can you please explain this with the Nifty chart?
Nifty chart, I can just do it very quickly. Now, looking at this, if I just use the trend line somewhere over here, okay, do you all see this to be a change of character yet in the market? Would it make sense to short the market over here?
Yes, but
What
still it can come down, right? There is a chances it can reach the lower low also.
Yes,
still it is not reached.
but do we have the confirmation now? Do we have that change in structure now? What it can do, that comes later. What is it doing now? Think of it this way. Based on this particular thing, do you see a change of character?
No.
Do you see a change in trend? No. So when did the change in trend appear? When the price took out this previous swing low, right? This higher low. This is where the price went to be a change of character. And right now, where is it heading? Just look at the market structure.
So we need to close the candle below the
yes
low, right?
Yes.
Okay.
See, higher high, higher low. I'm just drawing it. Higher high. So the lower low happened over here. Lower high, most likely a lower low coming in. So are you all understanding that technically Nifty is getting weaker day by day, and why our SLs were getting triggered in this entire phase? Because the market was reversing. It was bullish, but it turned out to be bearish by the end of the day. Are you all understanding what really happened? Please don't name them like head and shoulder. You can use it as head and shoulder and all, but we just keep it simple in terms of market structure. So is this making sense to you all that we have a change of character over here? And then now, do you all remember at the start of the session, I mentioned I have been bearish since almost 20 days now. Do you all remember? If you all see the recording, you'll understand. Now, do you understand why I went cash a few days back, like almost half a month? This was the exact reason. Because Nifty was weakening, we had a change of character. Since then, I have not taken any long trades in the market. I've done a few investments, but I have avoided any kind of long trades from my end.
In your chart, there is CHO, CH, and BOS. That's already marked, na? It's a manual
Yeah.
marking or it's a indicator or something?
No, it's manual. It's manual.
Manual, okay.
Yes.
I have a question here.
Yes.
Could you go back to the drawing which you did before?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so here when we say higher high and higher low, okay, go to the top, the next higher high, and then you have a higher low.
Are you talking about this?
Yeah.
Okay.
So once that is broken, it's a change of character, right?
No, it's not. That's what I'm mentioning. The previous higher low has to be taken out for the market structure to shift. This is our previous higher low. You have to consider the range. Wait, give me some time. I'll complete the topic when I'll be coming to liquidity, no? Whenever, please, I'll take the questions by the end of the session. Let me complete the topics first.
Okay.
Okay, I promise I'll try my best to cover all of your messages and all. Okay, just give me a little bit of time.
Something, please show it on the bank Nifty also. Yeah. Market structure you have marked, no? Let's show it on. Is it either sideways or in a trending mode?
No, it was bullish. Initially, it was bullish doing this,
Okay.
but
Yes.
instead of making that higher high, it started going sideways. So you can see since last 25 days, we are almost sitting near the same prices where Bank Nifty was. We've hardly seen any big movements or anything.
Do you consider the previous red candle which has broken the it has not broken the higher low, no?
No, the higher low is over here. I'll
Yeah.
teach you all how to mark the ranges properly.
No. Just I
This
wanted
one.
to know. This was
Yes.
higher low. It has not broken the higher low. Now it is in the sideways.
Yes, now it's sideways. This is the higher low. Whenever price breaks this low, Bank Nifty
when
will
this
go
low-
into bearish mode.
When this will broken, then there will be a change in the structure.
Yes, this will be a change of character if price takes out this particular low.
Yeah. First there will be a change of character. Then again there will be a break of structure.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Nifty has already broken the low, by the way. This is Bank Nifty, but Nifty, if you consider Nifty has already broken the low, and we are officially now bear. The structure seems very bearish.
Yes. Already it has broken, and again it has made a break of structure also. Change in character and also
Plus a
break
breakout structure over here. Correct. Today's candle only made the breakout structure. We had a candle closing as well below the previous swing low.
So whatever will the uptrend, then that time that green candle we have to consider as a lower high, no? Last one.
This one.
Green candle. Today it has broken the no. Today it has broken this.
We are talking about lower high.
That is a lower high. When it breaks, then there will be a change in structure also.
Yes. So basically, something like this happens. We have a change in character, and then we can again go long.
Then again break up structure.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Bro, actually, I have a question related breakout structure only. Is it okay if you can answer it right now?
Okay, I'll just go with this. So I'll be ending the topic on this question.
Okay, actually,
sure. Please go
can
ahead.
you draw the uptrend and the downtrends? Uptrend and with the COH. Talking about the line after the COH, the change of character. Is it also break of support? Not this, after that. Yeah, low high and lower low, that part. Yeah, this,
Low,
yeah,
high, and low, low.
that
This
line.
part.
Yeah, yeah. No,
Yes.
not that part. Not that part. Previously, from
This.
the lower low to the lower high. Yeah. Is
Yeah.
it a break of support? I mean, break of structure. Can we call it a break of structure?
No, breaker structure happened over here when price took out this low, right? Because we shifted already after this change of character. We shifted the structure, right, from bullish to bearish. Now breaker structure will happen when the last swing low is taken out. Remember when we were uptrending in an uptrending structure, price takes out the previous high, that's your breaker structure. In a downtrending structure, whenever price takes out the previous low or the swing low, that's basically your breaker structure.
Okay, it has to take the previous low out. Okay.
Yes. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Done. Rest of the questions by the end of the session. Okay, I'll just continue with the topic. Now that comes to the end of market structure. Basically, is there anything left in market structure which I'm forgetting to take up? Yes, there's another thing which I need to tell you all. Now tell me, let's say on a daily time frame, you guys are seeing something like this. So the trend is bullish on a daily time frame, right? Now, based on this particularly, is it really possible to understand how deep these pullbacks are going to be? Now, these are all pullbacks, right? From higher high to higher low, when the price comes down, these down moves over here, these are all pullbacks, right? So, what do you think when we are in an uptrending structure? Will the pullback be bigger or will this impulsive move will be bigger? Which one will be bigger? Is this impulsive move the bigger one or is the pullback the bigger one when we are already in an uptrending structure? What do you all think? That impulsive move will be bigger, right? So tell me something. Would you really like to short a stock inside these areas to look for this down move, or rather you would wait for the market structure to change and then probably take the trade over here when the price starts moving up higher? Which one would you do? You would obviously consider the second portion, right? So basically what I'm trying to mark over here is, let's say we are seeing something like this on a daily time frame. Let's say we are seeing this on a daily time frame. Now, do you all agree that near this area, okay, let's consider from this area to this area on a 5-minute time frame will look something like this, correct? Make sense? On a 5-minute time frame, this particular portion, do you all agree with this? Yes, no, hello, guys. What about this portion where the market was turning over here? Do you think on a 5-minute time frame we'll get a change of character followed by the down move, pull back over here? This particular part. So this pullback followed by this thing. Now, over here, near this area, what do you think this area will look like on a 5-minute? A change of character on the top side, followed by price doing this, and lastly, doing something like this, which is basically this particular area, right? Does this make sense that on a 5-minute, you can decode the daily time frame structure on a 5-minute like this? Now, giving these scenarios, let's consider on a daily time frame, it was bullish, but on a 5-minute time frame, you were in this phase when the markets were pulling back. Do you think taking longs or shorts over here would have been a high probability trade if you're mixing both the time frames? Now I'm using the higher time frame for my bias. Okay, bias means on a higher time frame, I know that the market structure is bullish, it's pulling back. So will it make sense for me to take a short trade on a 5-minute time frame based on that? Or if I take a long on a 5-minute time frame, my chances of the winning or my winning chances or getting a big win, it's higher when the price again starts trending upward direction, something like this.
I believe both the time frame should be in confluence.
Exactly, that's what I'm trying to say. So when you see the confluence, so the market structure, if on both the time frames the market structure is same, that means we are getting a confluence of both the structures, that will be a high probability trade setup in this scenario. That makes sense to everyone? Let me know if you all understood this part or not.
Can you please repeat?
Yes.
I didn't get it.
Yes, I'll repeat again. Think of it this way. When we were, let me just, delete this part and draw again. This got messy. See, on a daily time frame, we are seeing this. What is the trend on a daily time frame? It's clearly bullish, right? Making higher highs and higher lows. This is 1 day. Now, this part on a 5-minute time frame, how will this part look like? A change in character over here on a 5-minute time frame. Do you all agree with this part? Now,
Yes.
the thing is, on a daily time frame, we are basically pulling back. So pullbacks are got to be shorter, right? The impulsive move has to be bigger. So do you think shorting the market over here after this change of character on a lower time frame, do you think your trade probability is gonna be that high over here? What do you all think? Think it from probability perspective. Higher time frame is telling you it's bullish, lower time frame is telling you it's bearish. So you're not getting the confidence over here. But once the price does this, that means I'm talking about this particular area, when the price is again changing its character on a lower time frame, do you think taking a trade anywhere inside this range would make you eligible to capture a bigger impulsive move from a daily time frame perspective as well? So basically, if the trend is same on both the structures, my trade probability goes up higher. This makes sense now?
Yeah, got it.
Got it? So let's just take a chart. Wait, I'll explain all of these things on a chart as well. I'll just complete these things first. I'll just add one more thing, liquidity part. Trust me, then I'll combine both the things and go on to various charts just to show you the same thing. Okay, that will be very easy for you all to understand. Trust me. Now, shall we start with the liquidity portion? If you all are comfortable with the basic market structure now, let me know.
Yes.
Cool. I'll just have a sip of water. Cool. Let's continue. Liquidity. What do you all understand by liquidity? Forget stocks and all. Just tell me what you all understand by liquidity.
Pending orders.
Pending orders. Chalo, it's still related to stock market. What do you understand normally by liquidity?
Stocks available for trade.
Able to sell or buy more easily.
Stocks
Exactly.
available for trade.
Money availability basically. More money, more liquidity, less money.
So basically, in
to
very easy
convert your
words,
asset into cash
cash.
easily.
Exactly. So how quickly you can convert the asset into cash, right? That's what we mean by liquidity. When do we get this? When basically the buyers and sellers are readily available for it, right? That's only when it's possible, correct? So if I compare two asset classes, let's compare FD versus stock. Which one is more liquid to you?
Stock.
FD.
Stocks.
FD.
Okay. FD, let's see what are the answers. I'm interested to know the answers lately. FD, I still think it'll take you some time to go to the bank or even break it from the phone. I think it'll take a little bit more time, but I think dono ka almost same hi hai. I don't think there's a big difference. Let's consider stock versus real estate. It should be easy now. Stock versus real estate. Which one is more liquid to you?
Stocks.
Stock. So
Stock.
the basic idea is very clear, right? Ki liquidity kya hota hai? Like how fast we can convert it to cash. As simple as that. Now again, if I just use two examples, stocks and cash. Which one is more liquid? Cash in your bank, definitely. More accessible, easily accessible. So cash is king. Always remember this. So in stock market, liquidity is gonna help you a lot to understand where orders are lying in the market. Now, how many of you, or let me just rephrase the question. Let's say something like this was happening. What do you think? How many of retail traders would have gone long over here? Would the retail traders have gone long at this point? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. Do you all agree? Everyone agrees with me. Retail traders are gonna go long. Now, you guys tell me, how many of you have experienced something like this in the market? How many of you have faced something like this in the market while trading?
It happens most of the time.
It happens most of the time. Have you noticed something? If something like this is happening, usually like 8 out of 10 cases I'm seeing, there's no candle closing above this particular high. Have you noticed that? The price goes up instantly, the very next candle or something like that comes down lower. Have you noticed this thing? Like I would just say 7 out of 10 times. So let's get into the depth of what was happening over here. Liquidity. Let me teach you all the concept first, then we'll explain this picture. Okay?
Something in that
Yes.
structure, just you showed, it was uptrend, no? Because
Yes, it was uptrending.
it was broken the higher of the previous higher high. So it was the low was considered as a higher low, no?
Actually, I'll tell you in the lecture, you'll understand that whenever we see something like this, no. Now I know if I draw the line, it seems like okay, this is a higher high, the price should have gone up higher. This is a change of character and all. But in reality, you guys are gonna see इधर ना वो candle closing नहीं आता है. The candle fails to close over here. It's a very bad candle over here. Most likely, a wick comes in and the price closes inside the range. In most of the cases, you'll see. I'll come to this part. Wait, let me just complete the liquidity part. I'll come to this thing in detail. Okay. Now, for liquidity, we are gonna keep. This is cool. Now, coming to this part, can you all see this resistance and support over here? Just basic stuff. Tell me, what will a retail trader do when the price is near the support area? What will a retail trader do over here? They'll probably look for buys. They'll probably buy over here near the support. Do you all agree? Just below the support only, they usually keep their stop losses. Yes or no?
Yes.
So think of it. The retail traders are buying over here. So basically, their stop losses will be placed somewhere below the support, right? Same thing over here. Same thing happens over here. Same thing happens over here. If they're buying above the support, so their stop losses are below the support. So can you all see below the support, a lot of stop loss orders are lying? Can you all see this? Now, what are these orders? Are these buy orders or sell orders in the market?
Sell.
Sell orders. Sell orders because stop loss in this scenario. Okay. Now, basically, you all understand this is the area where a lot of sell orders are placed in the market. This makes sense below the support.
Yes.
So basically, again, if by any chance price breaks this support, what do you think people are gonna do over here?
Sell.
Take a
Sell.
sell.
Take a sell. They'll
Sell.
short the market over here. So again,
Yes.
same thing. Do you all agree again that a lot of sell orders are only available over here, this place? Now, coming to this part, this is clear, right? That below the support, always remember below support, we have a ton of liquidity. And what kind of liquidity? It's the sell side liquidity over here. Make sense? Yes or no? Below support, we always have the sell side liquidity. Now, this is your, yes. This is your resistance part. Now, price is facing resistance from here, probably gonna drop. What will retail traders do over here? They'll short the market. Short the market. Do you all agree that their stop losses will be placed above the resistance? Above this resistance high? Do you all agree that all the stop loss orders are gonna be placed over here? Same thing, again, if the price breaks out this area, do you all agree that all the retail traders are sitting there just to buy the breakout over here? Do you agree with this part? Yes. Come on, guys. The chats are slowing down. Shouldn't happen.
Yes.
Okay. Good.
Everybody
Now,
is shorting and they are putting their stop loss above the one and there is
yes.
a buy order.
Yes. So
Sorry,
in this
no,
scenario, the stop loss is which order? Buy or sell?
buy order.
Buy order.
Buy order. So this is your buy side liquidity over here. So basically, whenever anyone tells you liquidity, you need to keep two lines in your mind. Okay. Above resistance, you have liquidity. Below support, you have liquidity. Forget about buy side, sell side. Just keep these two lines in your mind. Above resistance, you have liquidity. Why? Because if price takes support, sorry, price faces, that opposing, what do I say? Resistance power over here, then definitely people are gonna short it. Their stop losses will be placed above the resistance. Hence, above resistance, we have a lot of liquidity, and in case of support, people buy over here by keeping their stop losses below the support. Hence, below support, we get a ton of liquidity over there. Is this part clear to everyone? Just remember these two lines, above resistance and below support. Tell me if this is clear to everyone or not. I've not complicated it. Trust me, I can complicate liquidity in such a way that even sometimes I forget what did I just mention. This is just very basic terms of liquidity. You have liquidity above the resistance, you have liquidity below the support. Is this part clear to everyone? Since I've got the answers, cool. Now, since you all understand this part, let's try to decode what really happened over here. This was our breakout structure. This was our support. Price went up higher. Do you all agree? Above the resistance, we had a ton of buy side liquidity or liquidity above the resistance. Yes or no? Do you all remember? We have support over here. Below support, we again had a lot of liquidity over here. So the price went up, took the buy side liquidity, okay, came down, took out all of their stop losses and all, and let the people believe. So what happened over here was, let's assume that the big players in the market, like the FIIs and DIIs, they have put an order of 10 lakh quantities in the market over here. Do you all agree 10 lakh quantities, all of them are going to be executed all at once if they're all buying together? What do you all think? Is this possible?
No.
Not
It's not possible, right? In Indian market or any other market is not that liquid. So can I assume out of 10 lakh, let's go with a fair number, let's say 50%, 5 lakh orders got executed over here. Can I assume that? Because we see a big sudden rise in price over here. Can I say this? 5 lakh orders got executed. Price went up higher. Now again, the price starts moving up higher from here. Now think of it. If the price again moves up higher, that means people are also buying. Institutions are also buying to push the prices up higher. So it's a zero-sum game, right? If there's a buyer, there has to be a seller. Isn't it? What do you all say? If there is a buyer, there has to be a seller as well. Correct? So over here, think of it. The breakout is happening, which is very obvious. The breakout is happening, it's very obvious. What will people do? People will buy over here. Are you thinking what's going on with the institution? What will they do over here then? If the retail traders are buying, someone has to sell, right? The institutions, what are they doing? Are they selling or are they booking their profits from this particular position? What do you all think? Booking, because if they started selling, the price would have done this lately. But in this scenario, they're booking their profits. Now again, this is the exact area where the institutions start booking their profits and the price comes down lower. While the price is coming down lower, do you all remember below support we had a lot of liquidity? This is below support, right? Below support. So all the sell orders, that means stop loss orders, are placed below the support, right? Now think of it. Their stop loss, or the retail trading stop loss orders, are getting triggered. That means what are the institutions doing? If the retail traders are selling over here, think of it. They are buying. Now, tell me something. Why are they buying already over here? Like, is there any reason, even though the price is coming down lower, the institutions are buying? Also, on the other hand, keep in mind, all the FOMO traders out there, they are in FOMO that the markets are falling. They just want to get in the market, and they have started shorting as well. Right? Now, institutions are selling, buying over here, retail traders are selling. Do you remember that 10 lakh orders, 5 lakh got executed? 5 lakh orders near this area are still pending. Do you remember the previous 5 lakh orders? Now tell me, does this make sense for the institutions to accumulate their positions over here to push the prices up higher? What do you all think?
Amandeep, can we say it that they are using it for averaging price?
You can say that. Definitely, it makes sense. So what are they trying to do over here is, because they know that a lot of buy orders are pending over here, they're forcing the retail traders to, get out of the market and all. And then they enter with huge quantities when everyone starts believing, oh my God, the stock is done and all, it's not gonna go down lower anymore and all of those stuff. That's when they start buying and they start pushing the prices up higher. Just for example, take the example of Bitcoin. At this point of time, everything is over for Bitcoin when the price came from $60,000 to almost $15,000. What do you all think? Everyone thought that Bitcoin ended, right? What do you all think? Because the price was down almost 78% from the all-time highs. So no one could have imagined that's when. So I'll teach you all about fair value gaps and all later. But just an idea. These are your important areas from where the price again moved up higher. I'll be teaching this part later. When in the next session, most likely we are going to cover how to enter near these areas and all. We'll come to that part in the next session. But as of now, are you all understanding the main part of liquidity over here? What was really happening? Why your stop loss is usually getting triggered in these scenarios? Hello, I'm audible, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, bro, got it.
Got it?
Just a quick question. So the
Yes.
institutions, they want to punch in 10 lakh orders, right? So
Yes.
initially they will punch in 5 lakh.
No.
And
They have ordered everything, but out of 10 lakh, let's consider only 50% of the orders got executed.
Okay, got it. I got that. And to bring the price down from the resistance level, they will sell that 5 lakh orders, right?
Yes, they'll book their profits.
They'll-
Whatever profit they have made from here,
Yeah.
they'll probably book those profits over there.
Okay. So when it again comes back to the liquidity area or the order block,
Yes.
they will still have 10 lakh quantities with them.
No. Out of 10 lakh, 5 lakh were executed, right? So 5 lakh was pending. And they'll add probably more orders based on how much funds it's available
So
with
when
them.
they book the profit, it was some portion of the 5 lakhs will be consumed, right? So it will be like they book the
Yes.
profit.
Yes,
So
yes. Somewhere over here,
Yes.
here, right? So they have booked some profits over there. They have already made money over here. After this down move, they're adding in more quantity so that take advantage of the entire up move as well.
So they may be punching maybe 15 lakhs
High liquidity.
because they may be out of 5 lakhs.
Yes.
Yeah, high liquid. They may be out of 5 lakhs, maybe they have booked 3 lakhs, 3 lakh
Quite
quantity.
possible.
Yeah.
We being retail traders, we can never get the real numbers. Trust me. And even if we want to get those real numbers, we have to pay a heavy fees to NSE. I think it's somewhere around
40 lakhs.
30 to 40
65
lakh, something
Stocks
around
is
that.
20 lakhs.
65. I don't know the exact thing, but it's quite a good number if I'm not wrong. So whatever the number is, it's quite a good number. So
stage 3 information.
yes. So basically, you don't expect a retail trader to have all that data, right? With a capital of maybe a few lakhs to maybe a CR, they won't be able to afford it that easily, right? Obviously, if you're having a capital of 1 CR, you won't give away 20% for that data, right? And because just by reading that data, you can't be always accurate. You have to do other things as well. Anyway, so now are you guys able to decode the entire structure, what was really happening? Is it making sense to you all now?
Yes.
What happened exactly in these areas? Why your SL was getting triggered? Why the price went? Now, I am going to cover one more topic. That's going to be the last topic. And then you all are free to shoot whatever questions you like. This topic will be internal range liquidation over here. This is the last topic. So let's cover it properly. Now, just before we start and all, internal range liquidity, external range liquidity. How do you understand? Like you're understanding, right? External matlab bahar, internal matlab somewhere inside the structure. You guys are getting it from the name, right?
Yes.
Hello? Yes? So let's just go with that part. Let's consider this to be a high, a low, then we are getting a higher high. Do you all agree with me that as of now, this is my breakout structure over here? And this is basically, so once the price starts pulling back, do you all agree with me? This is my area of resistance? Yes or no? Is this my area of resistance over here?
Yes.
And similarly, this is my area of support inside of this range, this particular range. Do you all agree with this part?
Yes.
Now, just from those lines,
Yes.
how did I tell you all to understand liquidity? It was below support and above resistance, right? Now, in this scenario, liquidity, can I say liquidity lies right above the resistance over here? What do you all say? Is it making sense? Liquidity is lying above this line and again below support. That means liquidity is lying below this support. Now, what do you all think? Is this the liquidity whichever I'm considering? So the liquidity is lying over here and liquidity is lying over here. Are these inside the range or outside the range?
Outside.
So what will we consider these? Are these external range liquidities or internal range liquidities?
External.
Made sense now? External range liquidity. So I'm just typing ERL over here. Similarly, ERL. Is this making sense to you all? External range liquidities, where do they lie? Outside the range. Now, let's consider on a lower time frame now, the price is pulling back. So something like this is happening, right? Something like this is happening. Do you all agree again, above the resistance, we usually have a ton of liquidity lying in the market? These are all resistance, no, on a lower time frame because price is facing rejection from these areas. These are all resistance, right? What do you all say? Does this make sense? Do I consider all of them as range liquidities or resistance over here in this scenario?
Yes.
Now, use this line again. Where is liquidity? Above resistance, correct? Above the resistance, we have liquidity. So, based on that part, what do you think? Can I say, so is this inside the structure, outside the structure? Think of it.
It's inside the structure.
So can I consider them as internal range liquidities right now?
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Yes, that makes sense. So are you all able to relate with this particular, able to decode this particular thing now? The external range liquidity and internal range liquidity based on what I just mentioned right now?
Yes, but what
Just two
time
lines.
frame?
See, this inside thing, this internal range liquidity, you can use any time frame, but that should be somewhere lower. Like what I mean to say is, if you're marking the external liquidity on a daily time frame, so you can use any time frame lower than the daily time frame to mark the internal range liquidity. For example, it can be 1 hour, it can be 5 minutes, it can be 15 minutes. Let me take an example. This is a very bad structure. I am going for a clean structure, maybe. Yeah, I think this makes sense for a clean structure. Oh, done. Just a second. Good. So over here we have this. Now, do you all agree, based on this particular structure, we have liquidity over here, the ranges and all, and this is our support. Do you all agree with me over here that these are our external ranges of liquidity, above resistance, below support? Yes. Now this is on a daily. Now I can shift to any time frame which is lower than daily, any time frame, it doesn't really matter. 5 minutes, 15 minutes, now inside of the structure. So it's up to you how you want to take it. I'm taking these areas as my area of rejection. So these are all my internal ranges of liquidity. How the price travels now, it's gonna change its structure.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, bro. So, range liquidity or external range liquidity?
We are gonna see internal range liquidity, I would say. We are probably say, I'm not gonna give you the exact entry setup because it's got to be very confusing otherwise. But looking at this is how we expect the price to move, right? This is the pathway in which we expect the price to move, correct?
Okay. Okay.
We
So-
will probably look for entries somewhere over here or somewhere over here to take advantage of the entire darkness. Because we understand that people are basically looking for selling opportunities over here, right? Because of this range of whatever the resistance is. So we'll try to do the exact opposite of that.
Got it. Thank you.
Okay. Now, I am kind of done with all the topics. So a small update, like, did you all understand what I just mentioned right now in this lecture?
Yes, bro.
Yes. Was it easy for at least someone who has not watched the prerequisites? Was it easy for them as well?
Yes.
So you all please drop whatever question you guys are having. I'll be trying my best to solve all of them now. This is by Abhishek, student from August batch. Today I've just attended your class and waited just to know about your entry style at order block. Learned all three simple models instead of okay. Kindly let me know your entry style. Entry style, see, I can't tell you entry style in this lecture. Please understand the reason. This is everyone's first lecture with me. So these are basically the A, B, C, D's of stock market. If you all don't understand the A, B, C, D, you won't be able to write a word, and then you won't be write the entire sentence. So the entry part comes over here, the sentence part.
रिफल ला के देना इसी नंबर के 0.8 होता है बता देना.
Okay. Yes, let's go with the questions and all. When Strike app will be fully functional with automation? I have no clue, because you all can understand it's a big app. We people are growing day by day on Discord. I think we have somewhere around. I'll just give you all the exact number. We have somewhere around 13,624 members. That's quite a lot, right? So we need more server space and more functions over there from the backend to support that kind of data. So that's going to take a little bit of time, but it's got to be worth it. The wait has got to be worth it. What EMAs are there on the chart? It's 20 and 50 EMA. Recording, yes, you'll definitely get the recording. Please suggest indicators. Yes, yes. Hello.
Yeah, I have one doubt. So in Nifty 50, so can you mark higher high and higher lows and in downside trend also in lower high?
Wait. I'm considering daily. So you want me to mark the higher highs and higher lows?
In Nifty, yeah. Why? Because so I want to know how to find the pullbacks. So if consider small pullbacks also.
Wait, I didn't get your question. How do you consider a pullback?
Yes.
So how do you consider a pullback? Let me just try to answer it from here. Now over here, based on this part, if I just remove this particular part, based on this, what do you think? What should you expect in the market right now? Because we are in a trending structure, what do you think the next thing should happen in the market to continue the trend?
So it's not break the previous low.
It shouldn't break the previous low. Pullback means it's not going to break the previous low. It's most likely going to do this.
Yes,
Most
correct.
likely.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what a pullback means, that we are already in an uptrending structure. The price is coming down just to, that's what we say as a profit booking or a pullback, so that the prices can move up higher again.
Yeah, correct. I understand that one. My intention is in the lower low, there is a pullback, right? If you till now.
Till now, do you mean this particular part, like over
Yeah, in the
here
downside.
somewhere?
Yeah, in the downside.
No, is this a pullback?
No.
Pullback means yes, this part was pullback. Lower low, lower high, then a lower low is coming again. So I'll just move to a lower time frame for your easiness. Do you understand? Again, we are continuing with this trend over here.
Is there anything rules we have to follow in the pullback, like this much of points it's be considered for pullback? Likewise, in before that there is a one green candle.
No, please don't go with those rules and all. Just follow the last lower high. I have seen that to be way more effective. Last lower high. Okay.
Does this work good in a natural gas?
Sorry? Natural gas, yes, definitely. Why not? Natural gas. And all. Have lower low, lower high, lower low, higher high, higher low, probably a higher high, higher low, higher high. What are we into right now?
Yeah.
We're probably going sideways, right? It's probably choppy on a daily time frame. So until the circuits to move. For example, you all must have heard about this particular stock, right? Went from 3 rupees to 2 lakh in one day. So all of these kind of stocks, highly liquid stocks, these have nothing. They don't really follow any market structure. They just go in their direction. They don't really care about the market and all. These are manipulated stocks. No one sells their shares over here.
Yes. Can you draw higher high and higher low in recently came stock in the stock market? That is Hyundai. Can you draw higher high and higher lows?
That's a new
motors, right?
How can we draw? I guess.
Yes, see, there is not enough data for me to draw the higher high and higher low. You need a trend or
At
something,
least
right?
lower time frame, at least in lower time frame.
Okay, lower time frame. So 15-minute works as a lower time frame.
Yes, it is making lower low, no? Lower low,
So
lower high.
low, high, lower low, lower high,
Lower high.
lower low. So basically, until and unless the price takes out this particular high, we can't be bullish over here.
It is in the sideway now.
And right now, it's completely sideways for me.
Bro, see, for example, on a sideways trend, we can go in for a long or a short. Only there is a break of structure, no?
No, entries, I'll come to that part later. Entries in later sessions, you guys are going to understand that we'll probably take entries somewhere over here. After the change in structure, when the price pulls back, we'll look for some confirmations over here to look for trades over there. That's what we are going to do in the upcoming lectures.
Okay, but say, for example, as of now, on a sideways trend, we don't go for a long as well as for a short, no? This is correct?
Yes. Isn't that better? Like, think of it, even if you go, your money is got to be stuck without the price doing anything.
Yeah, exactly.
So that wouldn't make sense, right?
Yeah. Thank you.
Sanjay. Hello. Sunil here. Can you analyze, please, IOC Indian Oil Corporation, just because it's breaking all its low from the last 7-8 months? 7.
Yes. So on which time frame do you want me to see it?
I'm following this. I earned a lot of the amount here, but I'm losing now. Just I'm making call and put both. I'm taking hedge position. I'm having, so still I'm okay, but it's breaking all new lows. Why? I don't know.
Why you don't know? Because the oil sector has been going down. It's not just with IOC. If you have noticed,
I guess it is due to
BPCL.
war.
Yes, if you have noticed BPCL, if you have noticed HPCL as well. कहाँ गया HP?
Hind Petro.
And Petro, yeah. If you have seen all the oil stocks, the entire sector is coming down. So if the entire sector is coming down, then how can IOC just remain up higher? It's like the probability is pretty less. There are a lot of reasons. There are a lot of global events as well because of the crude oil prices. Then a lot of economic factors are there. But the thing is, everything is just going. Like all these stocks were moving down.
Because I'm having around 70,000 worth equity in this thing. Can I hold this one, or I means 160, 170? My purchase rate was. That time I made some good amount of profit. Now I purchased whenever it came coming down. Can I hold this one, or I say I can just in equities I'm holding this one, not options or anything. Equities I'm holding.
Sir, see, first of all, this is nowhere related to today's session. Oh God. Guys, you need to mute. Okay.
Somebody open his mic. Please turn off the mic.
Yeah, they have turned off. They're turned off. Yeah, what was I saying? So this question is nowhere related to what I have mentioned in today's session. And again, if I start going through the stock suggestions by everyone, trust me, I will never cover. I'll be not able to cover all the doubts. Just that because this is the first question related to this, I'll just say if you are seeing that the stock is in a downtrend, the entire market is coming down, there's no point in holding on to cash or stock or anything like that. For me, I have gone bearish because just looking at this, price comes this. So let's say from here to here, the price drops 20 rupees. Let's say this is 100, this is 80. So for me, if I can cut my losses over here, that means I'm down only 10%. On the other hand, people are down 20-30%. Now, let's say from 20, the price came all the way down till 50. Please understand this. Wait, I'll just draw it over here. Let's say this was 100 rupees. Let's say by chance, I bought the price over here, everyone bought it over here. Now, because the structure was changing, I cut my losses somewhere around 10 rupees. So this is 90. Okay. So I had a 10% loss in this stock. Now people are still holding while the price is coming down. It came down to 50. Now, guys, how much percentage is the stock down right now from 100 rupees? Think in terms of percentages. It's 50%, right? Stock is down 50%. For this 50% to go to break even, how much the stock needs to rise from these areas? How much percentage?
100%.
100%, right? 50 to 100 is 100%.
Yes.
So are you seeing that my loss was contained or restricted to only 10%, but someone is holding at 50 minus 50%? For me to go at break even, how much percentage do you think I need to get? Maybe 11 point something, right?
10%.
So something around that. 10 is 9 rupees, so something around 11 point something. So you're understanding, right? The importance of cutting losses early and not holding them during these periods.
Yes.
So that's something which I would recommend you guys to follow as well. It's pretty.
सौम्य सर मेरा भी एक पॉइंट था.
Thank you very much. Yes, thank you. Yeah.
सौम्य सर,
You're welcome. Yes, yes.
मेरा पॉइंट ये था 27 अक्टूबर को पारंग सर ने एक लाइव क्लास लिया था, उसका रिकॉर्डिंग अभी तक नहीं डाला गया है.
22 अक्टूबर को
27 अक्टूबर
27. अच्छा, ठीक है.
वो अभी तक नहीं डाला गया.
ठीक है. वो मेरे हाथ में तो नहीं है, but what I can do is I will update the concerned team regarding this. That this is the October batch, right? आप लोग October batch ना?
Yes sir, yes.
October batch, हाँ. So ठीक है, I'll update this to the team. वो लोग upload कर देंगे.
Right.
Actually, October में I think everyone was quite busy with the weekend because of Diwali and all. So office में कोई था नहीं time. But ठीक है, I'll get it done.
Okay. Yeah. Hi, Shomudi. Hi.
Yes, hi there.
I have a couple of questions regarding Nifty and two stocks.
Yeah, yes, for several. Yeah, thank you very much.
If there are any doubts, anything regarding to today's lecture, I'll be very happy to solve that as early as possible.
Okay, let me frame my question. Then you can decide whether it's relevant or not.
Okay, we're using the loophole then.
No, I have a position in Link, and I drew the order block on it.
Okay.
On that chart.
As that still, even after using the loophole, it's still not. Order blocks have not covered in today's lecture. So trust me, no one is gonna get it.
If the order block is correct or not, because I've
tell me the name of the stock.
Link, LINC. Link pens.
The Link pens. Okay. So you're considering this.
Yeah, I drew the order block of 23rd August candle.
August. This. Okay. This.
Yes.
No, this is not a proper order block right now. This has been tested, the price already reacted, so this doesn't qualify for a good order block right now.
When I made the entry on 7th of October at 608, can't we call it M2?
I don't think so. Like, I personally don't take entries. See, understand this part. If this is what the price is doing, if this is an order block, use the first example. I keep 10 lakh orders over here, 5 lakh orders got executed.
Right.
Price comes back down to, execute the remaining 5 lakh orders. Price moves up higher over here from here.
Okay.
Now, do you think this area should be of any one of our interest right now? Because we consider all the orders have been triggered now, right?
Okay.
There are no pending orders.
All the orders get executed. We can
Most likely.
Okay.
Yes. Okay.
All right. Understood. Now the next part is the way you drew that. Should we analyze Nifty 200, Nifty 500 because we are mostly into cash stocks,
Yes.
not in
Yes.
those levels on Nifty 500 and Nifty 200?
You can use it. Obviously, like the results are not going to differ much. I'll just show this to you. Look at Nifty 50's chart. Look at this chart.
Yeah.
And look at Nifty 500's chart. There isn't a lot of difference lately.
Yeah.
Almost similar.
Right.
So, ज़्यादा difference नहीं आएगा.
ठीक है. And is there any benefit looking at these sector indices?
Yes, definitely. You can understand that which sector. So, since you guys are new over here, trust me, when the auto sector started falling from these levels, I mentioned everyone that the stock is probably moving into some downtrending structure and we should cut our trades and all. So that was a time we have, we did a pretty good job by cutting the losses early. Now, that's from my side. Definitely, all the analysts are not going to give the same callouts and all. But from my side, we have been going cash in a lot of stocks. See, understand? Look at this. Just by simple market structure, you don't need anything. Just simple market structure. Do you all agree? We could have just cut our loss over here. Like from the top, this was 3.5%. Now, people who are still holding on to it, they should be down somewhere around 12.5%. Can you see the difference? Just look at the market structure. Pretty easy.
Understood your point. Understood. Thank you so much.
Okay. You're welcome.
From these markets can be done on the call and put this thing strikes.
Sorry, I didn't get it. Yeah, please repeat.
Hello. Market structure can be plotted on call and put strikes.
I would not recommend that because there is the time decay as well, right?
Okay.
So it would not make a lot of sense to me if I'm drawing it on those charts.
Yeah.
If I'm drawing the market structure, I will consider the spot chart in a better way.
Spot chart, okay. My question is that time decay, you leave it. Structure only I'm saying. Can we mark a structure on the call strikes or put strikes?
On the strike charts, like all those options chart and all, I would say please avoid marking over there because नहीं आता है, वो accurate नहीं होता है, बहुत it's quite messed up over there.
Only we can mark market structure on spot chart.
Spot chart,
of any,
yes,
of any time frame.
Yes, you can do any time frame, but as I mentioned, if the higher time frame market structure is same as the lower time frame, your probability of the trade moves up higher.
Yes, definitely. We have to first look at the higher time frame.
Yes.
You have to make a bias. What is the market structure in the higher time frame?
Bro, actually, can you explain what qualifies as a BOS again? I totally didn't get it that time.
Yes. So basically, a normal random high, let's say, a random low. Let's say the price goes up higher. Do you consider this to be a uptrending structure right now because the price is taken out the previous high? So higher high and whatever it is. So whenever the price is taking out that previous swing high, again, pull back, price is taking out that previous swing high, that's what we consider as a breakout structure.
So we won't consider the first, the lower low to lower high as a BOS, that first one.
No. Because no. First one, in this scenario, I've drawn from the first one. Definitely, if you look at the charts, there'll obviously be a left-hand side. But in this scenario, for the sake of simplicity, like let me take this example. For example, let's take this. Oh my god, it's quite choppy. But chalo, I'll just take it over here. Look at this. Price went choppy. I don't know what it was doing. The price took out the high. So in this example, I'll just take it as a breakout structure. Again, price went up higher, had a pullback, went up higher. Again, I'll take this as a breakout structure. Again, price came back lower, had a pullback, price went up higher again, did this. again we are going to take these as our breakout structures, and breakout structures.
Because it's making new highs,
Good.
that's why, right?
Yes, it's making new fresh swing highs.
And what about the the downtrend?
Downtrending में ये opposite हो जाएगा. So
No, I mean following
this
change of character के बाद जो downtrend होता है उस time पे.
हाँ, तो जैसे for example, let's say this was our change of character. ठीक है, I'm considering this high low, higher high, higher low, higher high, lower low, something like this. So abhi this will be my change of character. Again, this will be my change of character. This will be my change of character, followed by new change of characters and all. Something like this. Works.
Change of character के बाद मतलब I meant what's the yours?
Do you say it is change of character or
Wait. Or just keep this in your mind. This is gonna solve that doubt most likely. Whatever. Wait.
I
Guys,
was
one person
checking
at a time, please.
the change of after the change of character जो low to low high हो रहा है ना वो वाला line. Why isn't that BOS?
Are you
That's
talking
what I
about
am
this
asking.
particular thing? Wait, let me annotate.
Yeah, yeah.
Are you talking about this particular line over here? Why will we call this? So
Yes, this one.
से तो इधर we have to call this as breakout structure, no? Isn't it? अगर if you are considering the pullback line to breakout structure तो ये breakout structure हुआ, ये line breakout structure हुआ, ये line breakout structure हो गया ना? That's not what we are doing.
It's a pullback.
Yeah, it was pulling back, then it broke that structure over here. ठीक है?
Okay.